it's just crazy to me because at one point I did feel that Christianity was a cage, that it was just a bunch of no, I can't do that, and no, I can't say that, and no, I couldn't make money this way. But when really I put myself in my own cage, you know, my own little prison with a ball and chain around my ankles, doing what I wanted to do. And then at the end of the day, felt so numb inside and so empty. And there was no purpose in life. You're just living for yourself. And that is what an unbeliever does. And it's really sad to see that from a Christian's point of view, because you're like, man, oh, if you just saw or felt what I felt. Like when we went out on Nashville streets and we talked to that kid who was just 18 years old, like fresh off the baby making thing, you know, like I'm 10 years older than that kid. And I was just like so deeply, like, I've been thinking about him so much and praying over him these last couple of days. Cause I was like, man, your life, you making your own decisions is going to lead you nowhere. And I just would hate for him to lose like 10 years of his life just to realize, oh, I wasn't supposed to do that.
Yeah, I mean, in a way, like, I do understand why, as like someone who's not a believer, it could feel like a ball in a cage, because sometimes, like, it is being a Christian, because it's like, yeah, but I'm saying more, it's just because, like, you are held to a different guideline now. But if you're, like, an owner, if you're the boss, like, that there's levels to these bezels.
Right, but it's not a cage.
Again, like being a boss, but like a boss can't act how an employee acts.
No,
that's what I'm trying to say.
Right,
is like,
you're right.
It's like, so there's like, it's not a cage, but like if the boss acted like the employee, there goes the business. And that's like the same thing as like being a Christian. There's a lot more like that you have to handle.
Yeah.
You have to like go through, but it's worth it because you're getting paid. You're getting paid in what? Eternal life.
But I mean, the biggest thing that's been speaking to me is just starving your flesh, starving it. And is starving comfortable? Absolutely not. So that's why when you're quitting things like quitting cussing or quitting overeating or quitting nicotine, or it hurts. And so our flesh, we're constantly fighting against what the flesh wants, but we have to. And that is a major battle. But yeah, those first, like even couple years can be so difficult when you're starving your own flesh out, because our flesh wants just the worst things for us. But when you become a Christian, you no longer identify with that flesh. Your spirit is so heavily involved now that we have to starve our flesh and feed our spirit. Feed it so deeply, because our spirit is the one that's craving our Father.